Hey guys, welcome back. This is Not Lambert from Invoked 101, and today we're taking a look at my new post-Banlist Destiny Hero deck profile. So, I know I'm a little bit late on this one, but I wanted to get this out there. I was a little busy with all the Chaos Impact updates and all that stuff and getting some other things put together. So Heroes had to take a back seat for a hot second, but here they are. Super excited to bring this to you guys. I definitely think that this version of Destiny Heroes is stronger than the last one. I do like this one actually quite a bit, and I think that this features a lot of the things that it needs to succeed. So anyways, with that said, before we get into the deck profile, down in the description there's a link to our Patreon. If you like what we do, consider backing us through that. There's also our Ko-fi, so if you feel like just donating once, there is that. And if you feel like getting yourself some Invoked 101 merch, t-shirts, stickers, whatnot, that is all available on our Teespring, and all three of those links are in the description. And if you want one of these awesome Invoked 101 mats, you can message us on Instagram and we can get that set up for you. Anyways, I'm going to set the extra deck and the spells and traps off to the side, and we will get right into the main deck monsters. So to begin with, we have our one-ofs, including one Destiny Hero Plasma for the skill drain effect. One Dogma. This guy, I don't usually summon him. Usually I just send him off of Fusion Destiny, but he does come up where you can make Destiny End Dragoon, or just straight up summon him to burn your opponent for half their life points, which is pretty cool. And then we have one Dreadmaster, who is in here solely to summon off of Destiny Hero Dominance after he dies. So that's what this guy's in there for. So super cool. Then for the other one-ofs, we have one Disc Commander, again to summon off of Dominance, as when he comes back, you get to draw 2 cards. Wasn't playing Disc Commander before, but as a nice little one-of hero, he's not bad. And then we're playing one Destiny Hero Dreamer. So these three are usually the ones that I'll send off of Fusion Destiny, just to start. Then we have our 3 of heroes. We have our 3 Celestial for the draw 2. Also, he has some of the best stats on a Destiny hero ever, so that's the main reason. Same thing for the reason of 3 Drill Dark. Again, just really good stats on Drill Dark, and he gets to summon a Destiny hero from the hand when he is normal or special summoned, which is pretty great. Then we have 3 Malicious. It's good to have 3 Malicious back. It's actually super awesome in this deck. So 3 Malicious in here just because we do have 3, but it's a link material, it's fusion material. He is amazing. So you can send the first one to the graveyard off D-Draw, off of Fusion Destiny, Foolish Burial, what be it. This card is awesome. Then we have our 2 Destiny Hero Draw Hand. I've bumped him down to 2. I don't think 3 is necessary. I think 3 is actually a bit overkill. Draw Hand lets both players draw, and that's just not cool. It's not good to let your opponent draw. But we are playing 2 because he does have some good Destiny Hero stats on him. And the last Destiny Hero we play is one Decider to pick up heroes out of the graveyard. So yeah, just a one-of. Again, another Destiny hero with some of the best stats. Being 1600 is really the locking point for Destiny heroes now, which is kind of sad that we're never going to get an 1800 Destiny hero. But with that out of the way, that is it for our Destiny hero package. Now we move into the auxiliary heroes, which includes 3 Solid Soldier. This is just to get extra guys out of the hand. He is a good link material because on summon, he does summon another hero from the hand, which is pretty dope. Then, alongside him, we have our boy, the one, the only, Stratos at 3. This is the search stuff to get stuff out of the deck. Although, honestly, I'm starting to think that Stratos might only be really good as like a 2-of in this deck. I don't think 3 Stratos is super optimal in here. That's just my thought. Just saying stuff. Anyways, tell me what you guys think about Stratos and Destiny Heroes. Then we also have 2 Honest Neos. Honest Neos is really good. Buffs up a hero, so no reason not to play any less than 2. And then the final guy is 1 Vision Hero Vion. Don't really need Vion or the other Vision Heroes in this deck, as I found. Especially if you're just playing kind of like a pure Destiny Hero variant. I don't think Vion's... I don't think the Vision Heroes are super great in here, but he does search Poly, so if you do see him, you can get some stuff. And he does send Malicious to the graveyard, so there is that. Anyways, with that said, we can now go into the spells and the traps. So the first guy we're playing is, of course, Triple Destiny Draw. This is your main draw spell. It's insane how much Destiny heroes like to draw. You have Disc Commander who draws. You have Celestial that draws. You have this card which lets you draw. You have Allure of Darkness. Speaking of which, 3 Allure of Darkness. You have this. You have Trade-In available to you. You have like almost every draw spell in the game can be used with Destiny heroes because of their levels. Like there's that level 6 draw spell that they can use because they have a few level 6s in the form of Malicious and Dasher. And I think even Double Dude is a 6. So, and then there's the new level 9 one that comes out that I think can shuffle from field, and Dominance, if I recall correctly, is a level 9. So yeah, pretty crazy. But anyways, after the 3 Allure of Darkness, for obvious reasons, just more draw spells, we do play Triple Fusion Destiny because this is one of the best fusion spells in the game. It's actually pretty insane, and since the fusion monsters for D heroes are actually pretty good now, like they have Destiny heroes didn't have any good fusion monsters before Fusion Enforcers, but after Fusion Enforcers, or no, Destiny Soldiers, that's where they got all their stuff. After Destiny Soldiers, like Fusion D heroes became like a real deck, and like their fusion monsters are actually pretty good. So 3 of those. I'm also playing Triple Polymerization because it is a fusion deck, so you just want to be able to fuse as quick as possible. After that, we got a Rhoda to search some guys, and 1 Monster Reborn for the revive. So that's pretty dope. And lastly, for the traps, I'm playing 1 D-Tactics and 1 Necrofusion. D-Tactics is actually how Destiny heroes get pretty big, and then there's Necrofusion, which lets you fuse using stuff from the graveyard. This is how you make Dusktopia. That's really what this is here for. And then, so what D-Tactics does, because I know a lot of people don't know what it does, it says, during the standby phase, you can have all hero monsters you currently control gain 400 attack, even if this card leaves the field. If a level 8 or higher D hero monster or Destiny End Dragoon is special summoned to your field, except during damage step, you can banish 1 card from your opponent's hand, random, field, or graveyard. If this card in the spell and trap zone is destroyed by a card effect, you can add 1 Destiny hero monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use each effect of D-Tactics once per turn. So it's a pretty good little continuous trap overall, as it lets you pop stuff, it lets you search stuff if it gets popped. It's pretty good. But yeah, so that's it for the main deck, Destiny Hero. So it has changed up a bit. Moving into the extra deck, we do play 2 Destiny Hero Dominance. This is the one that takes 3 Destiny Heroes, and he lets you look at the top like 5 cards of the opponent's deck or your own deck and stack them, and then if he gets destroyed, he summons back 3 Destiny Heroes from the graveyard with different names. They do have to have different names. And on top of that, if he destroys something by battle, you get to draw 1 card. So I almost forgot, he gets to draw cards too. So yeah, Destiny heroes really love drawing cards, and the fact that he has 2,900 attack and 2,600 defense, he's a pretty beefy lad. So alongside him, we also have Destiny Hero Dusktopia, which requires 1 Destiny Hero Fusion monster and a Destiny Hero monster. And on summon, he gets to fusion summon another Destiny Hero monster using cards on your field or in your hand as material. And then he has another effect that's actually useful, where it's a quick effect, where if something would be, you can target 1 card on the field, and that card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects, and you take no damage from battles involving it, which is pretty cool. Or neither player takes damage from battles involving it. So yeah, pretty cool. He's just hard to summon. Then after that, we have 2 Destiny Hero Dystopia. Dystopia was like the OG Destiny Hero fusion for a really long time. And he is honestly like still pretty good. So he needs 2 D heroes, and his effect is on summon, you get, if he's special summoned, which is really cool, you get to burn your opponent for the attack stat of 1 level 4 or lower D hero in your graveyard. Then if his attack stat changes at any point, you get to reset his attack and pop a card on the field, which is pretty nice. Then we have 2 Destiny Hero Dangerous. Dangerous is arguably the weakest Destiny Hero fusion monster, but he's also the most generic. He needs a Destiny Hero monster and a Dark Effect monster, and he has a quick effect to discard a card and send a D hero from the hand or deck to graveyard, and then all Destiny Hero monsters you control gain 200 attack for each D hero in your graveyard until the end of the turn. Which is pretty cool. He has 2,000. He actually gets big really quick, and so he can also send a Malicious to graveyard. So, pretty cool little guy overall. And for the last Destiny Hero fusion, we are playing 1 Destiny End Dragoon, which isn't a Destiny Hero per se, but it does require Plasma and Dogma to fusion summon. It says a fusion summon of this card can only be done with the above materials. Once per turn, you can target one monster your opponent controls, destroy that target, and if it was face up, inflict damage to your opponent equal to its attack it had on the field. You cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this effect. And it says once per turn, during your standby phase, this card is in your graveyard. You can banish one Destiny Hero card from your graveyard, special summon this card, and then special summon this card. So yeah, what's interesting is it says Destiny Hero card, not Destiny Hero monster. That's pretty strange. But over, like, I guess maybe there'll be a Destiny Hero card in the future where it's like Destiny Hero whatever. Anyways, then we also have one Protoplanet Dragos Tapelia. This is the last fusion monster we play. Also, fusion summon using Necrofusion. It's not very good. This was kind of a remnant from when I was playing Super Poly in the deck, but it is still a pretty decent little monster to negate stuff. Then after that, we have our Link monsters. I'm playing two Extra Hero Cross Crusader. This guy, right? Is it Cross Crusader? Yeah, this guy's really cool. Being able to, he needs any two warriors, and then he link summons. You get to summon a D hero from the graveyard, and then you contribute a hero to search a hero. He's pretty good overall, and his arrows aren't bad either. I think he's pretty good, and he has 1600 attack, so he's actually like one of the best extra heroes ever. Like, he's just really good. And then we also have Dread Decimator, because I feel like Dread Decimator is kind of like, he's required in hero decks now, just because he's the big Link 3 hero with 25, and he buffs himself and has piercing, and he buffs other heroes. Like, he's not very good, but he makes big, and he's there, and he's an extra hero. So honestly, these are probably the best extra heroes. Wonder Driver kind of sucks, but these guys are pretty okay. And with that said, that is it for the Destiny Hero deck. Destiny Heroes are pretty cool, and they're honestly, like, and heroes in general are as strong as they've ever been now. With 3 Malicious and 3 Stratos, the heroes are relatively at full power. And to think about that, that's pretty insane, since heroes haven't really been at full power, like, ever. Like, it's pretty crazy. But I think it's pretty cool, and I want to hear what you guys' thoughts on this deck are down in the comments below. So tell me what you guys thought about this. Tell me what I could do to improve it, as always, and let me know your thoughts on the current standing of heroes and how you guys have been playing them so far. Anyways, real quick, one more time, down in the description, there's links if you want to support us. Our Patreon, Ko-fi, and Teespring are all down there, and I will see you guys in the next video.